right, thank you, Paige. Since the COVID-19 outbreak, it may be harder to find certain daily necessities. This became true for one woman in Laurel County when she could not find the right baby formula for her great-grandchild. New at 11, WYMT's Katie Cook explains what happened next.
Lily Turner is a member of this church.
Well, Sister Murray, she's the great-grandmother of the baby we were trying to find the formula for, and she was running late coming to church.
Knowing something was out of the norm,
she was kind of frantic because the baby was completely out and she couldn't find it anywhere. She'd been Corbin, London, Manchester.
She took to Facebook asking for help, and little did she know that help would come from a stranger nearly 50 miles away in Leslie County.
I just hopped on Facebook really fast, and the first thing I saw was Lily's post.
And for Becky Smith, it was a little more personal.
As I was reading it, I noticed that the formula was Nutramigen, which my daughter, my youngest one, was on that. So immediately I was like, oh my goodness, this kid has a cow's milk allergy. And I thought, well, I'm going in Walmart. I'll just see if there's any in there.
Thankfully, there was. She reached out to Lily on Facebook, and by the end of the night, they were able to meet up and get the baby fed.
You never know, this may be a start of a good friendship, and somewhere down the road we may need each other again. So,
yeah.
You know, and but you know, God does all things for a reason, and he brings people together for a reason.
Just one example of how we can be there for each other during this uncertain time. In Manchester, Katie Cook, WYMT Mountain News.
Great story. Governor Andy Beshear encourages to only buy what you need at the grocery stores. Buying in bulk can leave someone else without the supplies they need. The city of Corbin is helping business owners pay their employees while they are limited to how many people they can serve. The dine-in restaurants have now converted to carry-out only downtown. Because of this, Mayor Susie Rasmus announced last night the alcohol restaurant tax and the transient tax has been suspended in the city of Corbin, all in hopes of giving them a little relief.
It gives them a little bit of wiggle room where maybe they can pay their employees a little bit longer. So we just, you know, we're all wanting to stick together and do what we can to get through this.
There will be a news conference on Friday with several city and county officials around Corbin to answer any questions or concerns surrounding COVID-19. Today, Pike County Judge Executive Ray Jones issued a state of emergency for the county. Many public offices are now closed until further notice. Those services include the courthouses, public libraries, and animal shelter. Judge Executive Jones also asked everyone to be mindful of their travel outside and inside the state.
All Pike County employees and residents are discouraged from traveling to any county, even in Kentucky, where known cases of COVID-19 exist.
All people in Pike County are urged to register for Rave Alerts. This is a notification system to tell everyone what's going on. We have information on our website about how to sign up. This evening, Pikeville police and emergency officials held a news conference to announce some new regulations and guidelines. Pikeville City Police will be entering homes with gloves and masks if necessary. The lobby of their department will be closed. The phone inside the lobby will now be located outside. The 911 dispatch center will now be pre-screening calls to ensure the safety of responders.
Again, we just ask, please bear with us. It may seem totally irrelevant to the call that you're calling on, but it means the world to not only you, but to us.
Those questions will include respiratory issues, coughing, or recent traveling. Pikeville Fire Department also announced stopping their outside duties like CPR training and fire prevention. Now we have the full list of new regulations on our website, WYMT.com. In Harlan County, Harlan Independent and Harlan County Schools are working together to provide breakfast and lunch to kids in the county. The Boys and Girls Club there tackles dinner. Unlike the schools, though, the club only has one bus to carry the food on. But as WYMT's Connor James reports, that's where the community stepped in.
We're told to look for the helpers. In that case, look no further than the Boys and Girls Club here in Harlan.
Yesterday we gave out 100 meals.
Where things have been very busy lately.
Yes.
It's organized chaos, cleaning, unloading, prepping.
But I said I could always take the Everett route.
Amid everything going on, there's also that underlying anxiety.
Everyone's worried. But here at the club, we were worried for a different reason. We were truly worried about the kids that come to our after-school program that we provide these meal services for.
Kendra Calhoun's concern is not just for health, but for the kids.
I have 2 biological children, but I have about 450 kids that I consider, you know, my own kids.
With schools empty, kids weren't guaranteed 3 square meals until helpers like Kendra chipped in.
You know, it's always exciting to see their faces and see their excitement when they see us.
This club works the dinner rounds, preparing meals for kids across the county.
We knew that we still needed to come out and provide the meals.
This is more than community or work, it's family. And that family came to the call when the club asked for helpers to deliver food.
We have had, oh my goodness, we have had a lot of people just step up.
The decision was easy.
When they decided to reach out into the community like this, of course, I was completely on board.
A no-brainer.
Yeah, just an instant jump to it.
Derek Jeffers brought his bus to assist this army of helpers.
When a child comes and completely is just blown away by kindness and love and looks at you and says thank you, there's no greater feeling.
Times like this when there is panic and this community, we just really step up and do what needs to be done.
And the best advice that can be given in times like this might just hang here at this club. Plant seeds of kindness and see what grows. In Harlan County, Connor James, WYMT Mountain News.
The Boys and Girls Club in Barberville is also offering meals as well. We have more information on how to get in contact with the various clubs on our website. As Harlan County is seeing helpers step up, so is Pike County. Staples of Pikeville is offering students free printing for all NTI and homework packets. General Manager Todd Parago says this is a regional effort to lend a hand to the students who may not otherwise have access. Packets can be printed by flash drive in the store or sent through email to print.marketing1732@staples.com. The printing is free for all students and will continue as long as students are working from home. Coming up on Mountain News at 11, as coronavirus fears spread, the effort of neighbors helping neighbors grows. We talked to one organization making sure kids do not go hungry.
And we're getting a rain break tonight, but more soggy weather is on the way. I'll have those details coming up.